Welcome to part 2. I just skipped 8th principle and I had taken the 9th principle in first part. Now we are going to describe the 8th principle, which is Daya. Daya means, you can say pity is a very superficial word for that. But the ultimate Daya is compassion. Guys, Daya is action. You must know the difference. What is the difference between Kshama and Daya? Forgiveness and compassion. In forgiveness, that is a reaction to something, and in this Daya, it is proactive action towards something. You help someone, you help somebody who is needy. That is very physical form of Daya. But if when you feel from inside, that person and me, we are nothing different entities. The whole inclusiveness, when we imbibe in our body, we are what is in Brahmanda, it is in our Pinda. When we imbibe this thought in our mind, we are we feel compassionate about each and everything. These are the stages. We feel pity about something, then we sympathize about something, then the later part, we empathize with that. That is the next stage. We empathize with that. That is the upper stage, I can say. And when you are compassionate, I will give an example. When you like the flower, the blossom from very, very beautiful red rose in a garden, when you like it, you just pluck it. That is, you want to consume the beauty of that. That is liking. When you love that flower, you will just go on observing the beauty of that flower because you love that flower. And when you are compassionate about that, you will think about how it will blossom more. You will give water, you will give soil, you will give fertiles to that to make it blossom, make it be radiant and spread his fragrance around you. That is compassion, because the same vital force, what is in you, it is the same in that flower. When you think like that, you will be very compassionate. Be it living thing or non-living thing, doesn't matter. You will handle each and everything with such a tenderness. You will even step on the floor that, oh, the floor shouldn't get hurt. The planet shouldn't get hurt by my walk. That is real compassion, right? Dear beloved friends, and that is the ultimate way of Daya. Now, last but not the least, 10th Yama. Then we will finish the first Anga of Ashtanga Yoga. And this is the 10th principle, the universal principle, Mitahar, eat less. You won't like it in a first glance, but I will explain you how beautiful it is. Whenever you have heavy meal, what happens after that? You face lethargy, you feel like, oh, I must sleep now. Your energy goes to that process, full for that digestion process, and you can't work energetically. You have to take less food than your hunger, then you will be more energetic. There should be some space in stomach for water, for air. 2 part earth, that is food, 1 part for water and 1 part for air. Then it will, if you fill the mixie pot and you try to mix it, it won't happen in a proper way. But if you keep some space in that, you put some water in that, and then if you on the mixie, then it will get mixed and grind in a very well manner. This is the work what stomach does. Don't keep your stomach all the time full. Keep your stomach empty. It will energize you. It will give you different kind of energy. You will work crisp, in a very crisp manner, in a very active manner. And this is a very superficial part of eat less. There is an in-depth meaning also, which is very, very important. What is mitahar? Mitahar? Ahar means consumption. What we consume just by mouth? No, our consumption is by all the five senses. We see by eyes, we hear by our ears, we taste by our tongue, we feel the touch by our skin. We are taking all the experiences, we are consuming all the time, and we get blown away in that consumption. We lose our control, we get flown away, and we forget the purpose, what we are going to do. And that's why be steady, have that tendency to eat less, to consume less. In this materialistic world, consumer is the king. You have all the time you heard that consumer is king, but no, when you overconsume the things, you become slave of your habits. You don't remain king, you become slave of your habits because of the overconsumption. So mitahar is the most important thing to keep you stable, to keep you controlled, to have control of all your senses, to control of your ahara, what you consume, what you take, your intake by all means. Now we have discussed a lot. Now this is time for a song. Yes, and this is one of the most favorite songs. This is a regional song, but don't worry, we will give subtitles of that song. मन सुद्ध तुझं गोष्ट हाय पृथ्वी मोलाची, हा पृथ्वी मोलाची, हाय पृथ्वी मोलाची. मन सुद्ध तुझं गोष्ट हाय पृथ्वी मोलाची, तू चाल पुढं तुला रगड्या भीती कशाची, परवाही कुणाची. झेंडा भल्या कामाचा तो घेऊन निघाला, झेंडा भल्या कामाचा तो घेऊन निघाला. काट कुट वाट मंदी बोचती तेला, काट कुट वाट मंदी बोचती तेला. रगत निघल तरी बी हसल शाबास त्याची, तू चाल पुढं तुला रगड्या भीती कशाची, परवाही कुणाची. मन सुद्ध तुझं गोष्ट हाय पृथ्वी मोलाची, हा पृथ्वी मोलाची, हाय पृथ्वी मोलाची. So guys, in this episode we have concluded Yama part, that is first anga in Ashtanga Yoga of Maharshi Patanjali. There are 10 aspects what we have described sequentially, and now in next part the next treat will be of Niyama treat, and which will be more delicious than this, because these are personal rules, and how to apply these personal rules, that will come in Niyam part. So stay tuned, subscribe, press the bell icon, and enjoy this authentic, very authentic scripture. Maharshi Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga Yama is concluded today. Now onwards we will go to Niyam in next episodes. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now. Take care of yourself. Love you all.